I'm gonna be real upset if we find out all this footage is corrupt.
I sincerely hope that is not the case.
Okay. Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. This is episode 3? 3?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I just realized I've been doing things really dumb. We're about to have 3 videos labeled part 1.
What? Why?
Because the thing doesn't... Like, I have to change the video title each time. So that's gonna be more of an annoyance for me as an editor.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like...
Yeah, nah, it didn't, like, overlap or anything. It is good about that. It will save it as a separate file with the name and then, like, just, you know, the parenthetical nonsense type stuff.
All right, am I starting over or go?
No, we're good.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. Well, I don't know what this chest is, but I'm gonna probably not be able
I
to
believe that's a
open it.
mithril shard. You should be able to open it.
Open the chest. I did it. Let's pretend I didn't just rob that guy.
The thing is, it's not even his store. He just leaves it later. He's just like, fuck it, I'm out, and goes and opens a gummy ship shop, and a new guy's in there.
Oh, brilliant. So that chest I couldn't open.
No, that one opens when you put out all the candles at the same time, which...
Is this someone from somewhere?
I don't know.
It's like vaguely familiar. I don't know.
But, you can technically put out all the candles as it is right now. It's just annoying as fuck.
I'll live.
I usually wait until I get the blizzard spell and then come back and do it, because then it works.
Am I supposed to try and leave?
Yes, you're gonna go up, not that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, up there, back behind the shop.
But I want some food. Looks delicious.
And take a
looks
right.
like nothing. And over we
And
go.
the doors that aren't being blocked.
Oh, it's the second district.
Yes, there are 3 districts.
Oh.
And we just watched a Heartless be born. Because it stole his heart.
So is he dead now?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he's gone.
That's another thing with the canon that's kind of loose, is that it's implied that when you kill a Heartless with the Keyblade,
It like freeze.
that it frees the heart, and that it will then return back to the body eventually. Now, in the case of nobodies, you have to kill the nobody and the Heartless to do it. And then they wake up in the world that they were in when they died, unless that world is no longer around, in which case they wake up here in Traverse Town.
Some of these are yellow now.
Yeah, those are money.
Man, I really want this ability that picks this crap up
Yeah.
automatically.
But, so... The weird thing is, by stating that anyone killed with a Keyblade can come back, it implies that anybody else who kills a Heartless just dooms that person to die.
That's real unfortunate for them.
Like, anyone that Goofy and Donald kill is apparently just dead. They don't outright state that, but it's implied by saying that the Keyblade does it, and only the Keyblade does it.
Come here. And smack. Cool.
If this game's any traction, I'm sure half of what I'm telling you is going to be nitpicked to hell by people who are like, well, actually, the thing about killing Heartless, they don't all just die.
Ooh,
But
what if
I don't care enough about that bit of the lore.
What if in my mind they
go
do
back.
all just die? But I want that
Oh, that's
chest.
important.
Oh.
You can't get that chest yet. So, you have to do these in a certain order.
Ow.
Because you have to trigger a certain amount of cutscenes before you can move on.
Cool. Well, I got stronger.
So, you're gonna go all the way down back there, and you're gonna go into the hotel through there.
Man, this is a really violent place.
Oh yeah, it's freaking terrible.
I'm lucid. Is that some kind of drug?
Yes. And now we play the game of cat and mouse, where Goofy and Donald just frequently go in wherever you walk out.
We currently closed.
Yeah, you can't go into any of the rooms right now.
Oh, is this where you get all of your minions?
Kind of?
Like, I mean, like, because you mentioned the party system. Is this where they, like, live?
Turn around. Oh, no, it's not that at all. they all stay in their own world, because I think one of the things that you can go the other direction now. Yeah, so you're gonna go into the clock tower. One of the things I think Disney had with this was that, with the exception of the main cast being like Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, was that the Disney characters aren't allowed to go to other worlds.
Gotcha.
And with a few exceptions, they aren't even allowed to know that other worlds exist, to kind of like maintain the integrity of their
canon.
Yeah. But the Final Fantasy characters can go into their worlds whenever they want.
Well, yeah.
And so it's like
half of Final Fantasy is
like when Goofy name drops Sephiroth, it's like, this is weird.
I'm just gonna go through here now.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now if you go down,
hallway.
Don't bother. You can't do anything over here yet.
Whee!
Go in there.
Oh look, it's the Dalmatians. Ah, the fetch quest.
Yep. One of like 4 in this game. Don't bother going that way.
Oh, well.
It's just a really long I guess keep going that way now. It doesn't matter.
Oh, because like all the...
Yeah. Because each room has a set number of puppies that as you free them, they start wandering around the room.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the going this way was okay.
And
now you're in the alleyway, which is the other side of the hotel.
It's an ambush.
Technically, every time Heartless show up, it's an ambush.
They're really bad at it.
Well, I would say that they always are good at, like, catching you off guard, hypothetically, in the sense that they do just come out of nowhere. It's just...
It's because they're like shadow monsters.
Yeah, your tactics and skills are superior.
So I get a dodge roll eventually, right?
Yes, you do.
Good,
it is the best move in the game.
Because if all of my limited experience with Dark Souls tells me...
Oh yeah, like, when you get to, like... I make the joke sometimes
Well, this
where it's
doesn't
like...
look suspicious.
Whenever you do level 1 playthrough on hard mode of this game, you're basically playing Dark Souls. Especially if you try to beat the end game bosses. So, yeah, you can't do anything with that yet.
This crate is indestructible?
Yeah.
Man.
You can't do anything with that yet. Oh, there's 10 postcards, by the way, around Traverse Town that you collect and mail, and then you get items. There's the Dalmatians, there's book pages, there's a number of fetch quest things that you do.
But can you get...
Now, I believe you go back in that door you just came out of.
Wow.
And to trigger another cutscene. Yeah.
That wasn't obtuse.
And now you go back through again. And now you can go back to the first district where the shop was.
Maybe.
I believe.
Maybe. No.
Well, I mean...
I didn't want to take the stairs.
Yeah, later on when you get your high jump, it's alright.
And go. Boing. This is my JRPG experience coming into play here.
Yeah, don't skip things.
Fight every encounter on the path because you're just gonna have to grind it later.
Yeah, that's accurate. There's a couple times where we probably won't, but it's strictly because we're like, fuck it, I'm tired of doing this bit and I want to get over to this other guy. Or something like that, but in general, it's a good rule of thumb to just kill everything you walk by.
I require your money.
Now, I will say this game...
So you have these Heartless, right? And they become these shadow monsters, right?
Uh-huh.
And they have like jobs? Stable income?
No.
Are they productive members of society?
No. I
Just...
like to think that the money and everything and the items that they have were the stuff that the person that they took over had when they died, and they just robbed them as well.
So now Wart's just robbing these people.
I like to think of it as the finder's fee for returning their soul to their body.
Smack.
And that's the mailbox where you mail postcards.
Brilliant. And I assume that this door won't open. The boards nailed across the seams really tipped me off.
So what's funny is when you eventually open that, it has nothing to do with removing those boards. Because you actually end up opening it from the other side. At which point it's like, well, who done did the boards on this side to let me through?
But does the texture get updated?
I'm not sure.
Oh, that door doesn't open either.
Yeah, that door takes you out of the world, so like straight to your gummy ship if you don't want to do it by the save spot.
So am I going into items now?
I don't remember anymore. Yeah, so Huey, Dewey, and Louie are here to sell you everything you might need. Whoever is on the counter at the time, because they rotate, is the one that you talk to sell and buy. So these people you will occasionally buy stuff from because you get Goofy and Donald weapons from them. So unless like an enemy drops one or something, this is where you come to upgrade theirs. Before, never mind. You can do it next time you come here. I'll remember.
Okay.
It's not a big enough deal to care right now. It's just there's a postcard in there. That's the same item shop. Go into the accessory shop, maybe?
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi guys. How's it going? So another thing that they did in later games, like Birth by Sleep, and they didn't do with this one, is for the purposes of grinding and whether it be level or item, they made it to where when you leave an area and come back, the Heartless return. In this one, you have to go like 4 areas over some crazy shit to get the Heartless to come back, or you have to leave the world. Try the accessory shop.
Oh, that is chained shut.
Yeah. It's nice of them to at least put in that little bit of extra effort sometimes. Look at the thing in the crystal. Or the crystal in the box. I'm not sure if it gives you anything. Okay, no, it doesn't do anything. Cool.
You can synthesize items. Oh, I bet this is one of those things that you need to cast, like, a fire magic.
Yes. Take a guess at what it does.
They'll come at you out of nowhere.
Postcard?
No, just lights that fire. It does fucking nothing.
As long as you continue to wield the Keyblade.
And how do you know what that is, sir?
But why? Why would it choose a kid like you?
Hey, what's that supposed
Because my island got eaten by a giant death monster.
So the reason he knows, and the reason why everyone you meet knows more than you do, is because expositioning.
Alright. Then have it your way.
So is this the guy that I'm supposed to...
Yep.
He has a gun sword. That means he's badass.
Yep.
He also has fire magic.
This is the fight that it is okay for you to lose, however, don't lose.
Nope.
Getting distance from him isn't necessarily a good thing.
Well, apparently I might lose this fight.
Use your item, your potion.
Did it. I can hit that back. Oh, that's pretty fast.
Yeah.
Where'd he go? Oh, here you are. Oh, okay.
His is a pretty hard one to do.
Now, come on, attack me.
This fight's a lot easier if you have sliding dash.
I would like to combo you, please. Thank you. Okay. And D-pad.
So I think if you hit him from behind, he actually flinches. There you go, and your max HP's up.
Nice.
You wouldn't have gotten that yet if you had lost to him. So this cutscene changes slightly.
Oh, you're slipping, Leon.
What she says when she walks up, I don't think she says that if you lose. I could be wrong.
I would assume.
It's been so long since I lost to him that I don't know if it actually does change.
A lot worse.
Well, so sorry I don't hold up to your standards. I'm like 10.
I think they're actually supposed to be 12 or 13, but they definitely seem like they're 10.
Oh, look, you're evil. Oh,
Because Sora goes through puberty between Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories, and 2.
That way the story can be darker.
Yeah, and also they can do the love interest more interestingly, instead of it being childlike innocence and just caring. Also, Riku really grows up in that time. Like, he gets like a half foot taller than Sora, and Sora gets taller. This is a cutscene specific to the HD remake to show where he ended up, because otherwise it's just implied he ended up here, but they didn't want to show you the world too early. And that's why there's no sound to it, because obviously the Riku voice actor's a lot older now.
Yes.
And they made
that was Maleficent or whatever.
Sure is spooky.
Sure. I'm not sure what's her anymore. I think it's just he happened to be there.
Excuse me.
I actually think it's the guy in the hood chose to send him there, but I could be wrong.
Oh, she is dead. Spoilers.
Come on, baby bum. Wake
Not in this universe.
You okay?
She's not real.
Guess.
Those creatures that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want. Because you wield the Keyblade.
Man.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kyrie.
Child voice
What are you
actors.
talking about?
I'm the
It also doesn't help that I think in the initial release of this, they did the whole, it's the Japanese versus English dub, you have to match the lip flaps.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously is different for that, so I think that also made it bad.
True.
But
Yeah.
they do get better as the games go on, with a few exceptions.
Turns out that's how they were tracking you.
Terra and
It
Aqua
was the only
are
way to
a
conceal
little
your
bit
heart from
underwhelming in Birth by Sleep.
But it won't work for long. Still, hard to believe that you, of all people, are the chosen one.
Aw, man.
That's right, I'm the chosen one, bitches.
Well,
I'm the Avatar, get used to it.
Why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
Okay. You know there are many other worlds out there besides
Where
your
did...
castle
Oh,
in this
okay.
town,
I
right?
was like, where did she come from?
But they're supposed to be.
This is why we couldn't come in the hotel rooms earlier.
They've been secret
Because now we're in them with the Final Fantasy gang.
until now. When the Heartless came, everything changed.
The Heartless?
The ones who attacked you, you remember?
Ooh.
those without hearts.
The darkness in people's
Squall,
hearts.
shut up.
That's what attracts them.
And there is darkness within every heart.
So,
Hey,
he goes by Leon in this instead of Squall.
Mm-hmm.
Which
And Sam?
is allegedly because when their world fell to the Heartless and he failed to save it, he was ashamed, so he changed his name.
But if everyone you know is dead...
Can we see it?
It's
What was the point? Also, why is Squall a more heroic name than Leon?
Oh, then maybe the king went to find him.
So now his name is Leon Leonhardt.
Wasn't that a secret? How does she know?
Because exposition, Lucas. She's dead. She's been to both worlds. She knows
True,
everything.
fair enough.
the Keyblade.
So, this is the key.
Exactly.
The Heartless have
Yuffie is
fear of
pointless
the
in this
Keyblade.
game.
That's why
All
they
of them
keep
are
that.
pretty pointless.
Well, I didn't ask for this.
In fact, Aerith's the only one that
They
actually
never
does
do.
anything to help you.
And it chose you.
So, tough luck.
How did
Also,
all this happen?
this sets up the premise that the Keyblade chooses its wielder, which is kind of true,
Wait a minute.
but he still had to have been given it by somebody else initially.
Kyrie.
Because we find out in Birth by Sleep that, like, no, a Keyblade Master has to bestow upon
aren't,
you.
Aren't they like, isn't that like a whole thing?
Yeah.
Vaguely, where you're like, I'm good or something.
Mm-hmm.
I can't open this, can I? Nope.
No, you talk to them and then you'll find out you can open any
this
lock.
is a save point.
Yeah.
Hey, hello, I'm getting good at this.
Yeah. Well, no, we got like 10 more minutes.
Oh, we left it running.
Yeah.
Man, now I can't.
Good try.
Dang it.
So you talk to Leon, he should tell you it can unlock anything.
Oh, so what if I hit the...
So now you can do what you were going to do before, and now it'll open. You just had to be told that it can open.
Ah, yes, of course. Now what if I just go through
So
this
it can
door?
open absolutely anything except for that one chest in that cafe with the candles.
Of course. Well, it doesn't have a lock on it.
Yeah.
It's just sealed.
It's glued shut.
Yeah.
We can't... It doesn't work on wood.
Okay, so... Yeah, let's do this. Oh, what a twist.
She has future sight. She saw it before it formed.
Yeah.
Yuffie!
Sora, let's go.
No, wait, but if you kill it, then,
I don't get the XP.
also, they die or something. Ooh, two-dimensional Donald. He's a sticker.
Don't listen to him. Kill the small fry. Get the XP.
No, exactly. I want some delicious. I want... No, stop it.
That lamppost kept interrupting you. And their attacks.
My greatest enemy. Random fixed environmental objects.
I also think that all of them were attacking, like one after another as well, which also didn't help.
Correct. So, if this is a small fry...
Oh yeah, you're gonna get your first proper boss now. And he may or may not kick your ass. You should be fine, because he's not actually that difficult. And you should be getting... Yeah, you gotta go through there. No,
Leon just disappeared.
No, you passed the door.
I have to go through the door?
Yeah.
Why don't I just go around?
Because that's gonna take longer. That door's the quick way.
But then I get more of this delicious...
You really don't, because after this, there's nothing. You go in the Dalmatian house. And then you end up in the same area that you would end up otherwise.
Oh, this doesn't lead to the environment?
No, I don't think so. I think it leads to a cutscene. I could be wrong. Oh, looks like there was a couple more around the corner. I lied to you.
You're not setting a good tone for this so far.
Well, I remember the important bits.
And now I'm just gonna leave. Through the door. So the Heartless busts out the window, and then Promptly is like, actually, I've changed my mind. I'm gonna go downstairs.
Yeah. I also lied to you again. This says take you to the environment. The boss fight isn't here. It's later that there's a boss fight here. Because some of the worlds you have to go back to a second time.
So what is the difference, like, why do I tech sometimes, and why is it just the flash?
So when you tech, it means that you timed it to where you completely countered their attack, and it, like, leaves them staggered. When it just does the flash, it means that it wasn't timed well enough to do the tech, but it was timed well enough to keep it from damaging you.
Cool. So
Also,
how do I use that thing that I got?
Which thing? Oh, once you're out of combat, hit start and go to your abilities. Also there are some attacks that enemies have that I don't think can be teched. I think the best you can do is block them, and I think that their jump kick is one of them. Not the spinny one, but the one that you keep.
Teching. Or
Yeah, not teching.
Not teching.
Yeah, I think that's one of the handful of abilities that you can't tech.
Got it, keep coming.
You're gonna finally go to 3rd District. You could have gone to it earlier, but there's no point because it wouldn't have done anything. Jesus. Leon was not kidding about they just keep coming.
And over we go. Ow.
Now there's a version of these guys later that is fucking bullshit. And I think he might be Final Mix exclusive. Because there's a couple unique enemies that show up.
Gotta give you a reason to purchase the title.
I mean, like, it wasn't enough that you combined, like, 3 games onto one disc. It was Oh yeah, we added new
Well,
stuff.
they
to it
already
as
they
well.
already did that like 3 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to, I don't remember, yeah, abilities, and then equip. Now, later games you can just rapidly equip with triangle. I don't know why they didn't do that for this.
Wait, did I
Like,
equip it?
yeah, no, it's equipped. Go over it. I can't remember what it does. Like, go back into the menu. Has a 30% chance of finishing combat. Oh, I know what this is.
It's a passive.
Yeah. It's a new combo finisher that happens about a third of the time.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, you don't want to go back in there yet.
So is AP like not an ability meter? It's you have a limited amount of stuff you can equip.
Yep.
Cool. So where am I going? District
Down.
1?
No, District 3. So, once you get down here, turn left. And that's the thing that you got.
That is useful.
Yeah.
I wish I would have equipped that, like...
A while ago, yeah. Turn right. And it's around
Look
this
at that
corner.
black door.
Nothing. But what I don't understand is why they didn't add the triangle to equip abilities and equipment thing, because like that's a Kingdom Hearts 2 thing. You can do it that way. It's easy. I don't get why they didn't do it for this one, for the remake.
You have to keep the authentic experience.
But they literally didn't even have... I don't think they had the code for one anymore when they redid this. I'm pretty sure they had to go and get a consumer copy and kind of like reverse engineer the code because they didn't have it anymore, I think. I might have been told that and it'd be a lie.
And that was effective.
And now you're all together. So, this game flies really loose with how good everybody is, because in some cutscenes you're all killing Heartless with a single swing, and in others you're afraid of, like, the basic bitch Heartless. After you beat these waves, you should have the boss. I'm also surprised at the number of actual voice actors they got from the Disney characters.
Well, I mean, this was like a partnership thing.
Yeah, but
I remember this guy from Chain of Memories.
yeah, like I said, you're gonna be familiar with a lot of the beats of this because Chain of Memories for Sora was basically go redo everything except for now you fight the organization as well.
Except it was in 2D.
And for some reason you wanted to find Naminé instead of Kairi.
Because they, like, took your memory or something?
Yeah. Well, no, Naminé was your one true love and best friend from as far back as you can remember.
Which was, like, 10 minutes?
Yeah. That's why I make the jokes that it sounds like when you go through it, it's almost like a bad fanfic is what Chain of Memories was, because it's like you input your OC and all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, we didn't mention them before, but remember them from the island? Remember how they left because they didn't like this? Yeah, I was totally in love with them forever. I don't know how you leveled up.
Yeah, I didn't kill anything.
Good news is you got Treasure Magnet.
That is good news.
So after this fight, you can equip that, assuming you have the AP.
Oh, I just got a lot of hit points.
Yeah, his limbs can be destroyed. Now he gets really annoying. Or maybe that's... Nah, maybe not. Okay, no, he does do this.
You knocked me out of my invincibility. Well, I guess they weren't invincible.
Yay! You did it.
Ah, the slow time effect. And... Oh. It's the big heart.
Yep.
I guess I saved somebody important.
You saved the mayor!
Ooh, I have obtained something that probably gives me strength up, based on the name.
I think so, yeah.
So, you were looking for me?
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
How do you know that?
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go.
They were looking for Leon when they got here, which implies that they called ahead and was like, hey, Leon. How they know Leon, I don't know.
Are you sure?
And how they know he'd be here, given this isn't his home world, is also sketchy.
Sora, go with them.
Alright, well, since you said it, checks out.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't want to go on adventure.
Even though I just spent the first tutorial wanting to go on an adventure.
The thing is,
Now that I've got it, I'm like,
You gotta look
nah.
I always got the impression from that what he really wanted was to travel with Kairi and Riku. Because Riku is the one who really wanted to leave. And Kairi was just kind of curious about her home. Because she couldn't remember it. And I think Sora was just like, yeah, sure, I'll tag along. Oh, isn't it funny?
Oh,
isn't
God.
it funny?
Oh, no. No.
This is my
No,
normal face.
It was horrifying.
I'm Sora.
Okay, at the next save point. We don't even need to save. After this cutscene, well, we'll call the episode. Because we're now
Brilliant.
at 30 minutes.
Oh. Wait, hold on.
See, they got the actual voice of Hades.
Such is the power of the Keyblade. The child's strength is not his own.
Wait, but are they heartless?
No. But they control Heartless. Because if you're dark and evil enough... Like, the Heartless obey people who are stronger than them in the ways of the darkness. However, if you fall too far into the dark, they'll consume you, and then you are a Heartless.
You know, I have to always wonder, you know, in games like these, they always have, like, the spying magic
Yeah.
on the good guys. Nobody's ever like, guys, we have wards. Or, you know, we have defenses against this, right?
Yeah.
Can we turn those on?
Either way, he could.
Oh,
Or being like, or even questioning, like, are they spying on us too? Like, if we can do this, can other people do this?
No, because see, they're not evil. That would be unfair. Although I guess if everyone's spying, then it's fair again.
Yeah.
I'm rich.
Here's your allowance.
Woo! Actually, that was much better.
Now we're gonna do the smart thing and save the elixir until we need it. So at the end of the game, we'll have 50 elixirs and never
exactly.
have used them.
Until we need it. You mean to tell me that I won't ever use it?
Like that's always the weird thing is like you stock up on like the really good items and it's like tell yourself like, nah, I don't need it here. I don't need it here.
Oh, well, that's the dodge roll.
Yep. I argue that dodge roll, because you have limited AP, dodge roll and treasure magnet are more important than your stun impact. In my opinion.
Well, yes.
You might be able to do them all. Okay, so treasure magnet or stun impact. That's obvious.
I have no desire to run around.
Don't bother trying to clear the new of the journal. It'll never go away. You can clear that.
Oh, this is for amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. What was I about? Oh, yeah. Oh,
You can,
strength and
yeah, I was gonna
HP.
say, you can, well, no, go back to it. You scroll down one. Yeah.
Oh.
There. Now
That
you're good.
works too.
Why have one when you can have two? Don't give them things.
How do I map magic?
Oh,
there it
you
is.
don't really have it yet? Kind of? Oh, wait, hold down L1. Okay, so if you want to change the hotkey for that, you go to Customize in the Start menu.
Okay, so this is just...
I personally like putting fire on X, but that's just... So that's another improvement between 1 and 2, is on 2, they give you 4 hotkey buttons, so that way you can have Cure equipped and 3 offensive spells.
Okay, but how do I hot... Oh, like that.
Yeah. So later on, what I usually end up having is Cure, Reflect. Is Reflect in this one?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
Maybe it's not. I think Reflect is too specific.
Oh, I was supposed to go to a save point. I think
Yeah.
there's one in the shop.
Oh yeah, but fuck.
Opens the door.
Blizzard I usually have on, or Thunder, as far as offensive spells.
Oh, it's the Trinity thing.
So you can do blue Trinities right now. That's it.
Okay.
So the ones that we saw outside you can do. But anyways, join us next time on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix.